Another one, guys, no be small thing. Wala day, wala day. Better wala. You see these two guys, wala day. Okay, guys, reports has been flying online that Very Dark Man and this man here, Mr. Jollof. So the two of them had a clash in the airplane. Like they collect better bass boost, they bully each other inside the airplane, and that was very serious. And honestly, social media don't burst, they don't scatter finish. But before we jump into today's analysis, let's rewind and understand where this whole tension started from, because this wahala no be today start. So guys, this whole drama started from online backlashes, from back-to-back online backlash, from there to heavy accusations to lawsuits, and finally to this clash they had in the airplane. Like better brigade, as in they bully each other inside airplane. Very Dark Man and there's Mr. Jollof, and the origin of this problem is what I will let you guys know today. But before I go into the details, I would like you guys to watch the video of the whole drama what happened inside the airplane this morning. So sorry guys, I was not going to play the full video on my channel. You know why? Because it's not allowed. But with a short clip that you guys have watched, if you go to Instagram, you will see the video. Go to Facebook, you see the video. It's everywhere on the social media, like it's everywhere. So the thing now is that this thing just happened this morning. But before I go into the details, before I go into the cause of this, I would like to, because people were asking, the first question people were asking online, who was the first person that attacked the other. So if you look closely, if you watch that video closely, you will see that it was Dark Man, the Very Dark Man, that started it. Like you heard him when he was saying, if we get down from this flight, I will do this one, I will do that one. Then the next thing, you saw him approaching that guy. The guy was seated on the other side of the of the aisle. Then the thing was so fast, the Very Dark Man just encroached this young man, started they started pumping, throwing punches, and that's how it all happened. The video was a bit it was a bit lengthy, but I had to cut it short. Like people started stopping them, separating them. This guy, Funny Bone was there. He was the one that was shouting VDM stop and all that. People were shouting VDM's name, like the guy said Mr. Jollof. Nobody was calling his name, just VDM, because he's more popular than this guy. So I just wanted to clear that part, because people were already saying who was the first person to approach the other. So from the look of things in that video you watch, you saw that it was Very Dark Man that approached that young man. The man was seated on his seat, and the Very Dark Man was the one that approached him, and they started throwing punches and all that. So now guys, I want to go into the details now. I want to let you guys know what they actually resulted to this this physical engagement. These people, they have been having issues before now. A lot of people do not know the genesis of this, because before there is any action, there must be a reason for it. Okay, so these guys, Very Dark Man and this guy, they have been having serious issue, online backlashes from day one. So the thing is that Very Dark Man was attacking this young man, saying that he got political positions in Delta State because of his wife, that his wife is connected to all these big men in politics, that those big men, they are just using his wife, that the wife is having things with all these politicians, big politicians. She's tiding one or two with them, so for that very reason now those politicians are not giving her preference, giving her slots in the political office. Is like that was how the husband got a political appointment. So that was Very Dark Man's accusation. So this guy now, Mr. Jollof, in return, he had to accuse. He also had to insult Very Dark Man about his own upbringing, his background, telling him that the family, he did not come from a good family, that his family is divided, and he does not have a good good upbringing, and they also questions his whether him a man or being a woman, that kind of level. Say the guy no be man, say the guy they do some kind do things, So all those things now got the guy so annoyed. But the thing is that in a case like this, anybody is entitled to say anything, as long as you're not the first person that started the beef. Because according to report, I do not know the exact way it started, but according to report, this is how the whole thing now started. The Very Dark Man first through the first subliminal to Mr. Jollof by accusing his wife, for playing around with the politicians, and that this guy in return had to use something that is very, 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 very annoying to reply him. So that's the family, and that's how the whole thing escalated into physical engagement. VeryDarkMan has been looking for an opportunity to meet this guy one-on-one so they can settle their beef. And I think they had a tip of it in the airplane, but VeryDarkMan was not satisfied with that big what happened inside the airplane, because people were holding him. He just wanted to, take his pound of flesh on the guy, but they did not allow him to do that. He's a public figure. People were holding him, and now my question is, what was a very dark man looking for in economy class? I don't know. What was he looking for in economy class? That's my question. A public figure like that should not be found in economy class, because you know that as a public figure, you should always be mindful of your privacy. So anything that takes you to the public space, you should know that there are a lot of things that might be coming your way, and you should be very prepared emotionally to counter all those attacks. So for you to have, walked yourself into the economy class, you should be very prepared that, one or two things might come at you. Even there are some people who do not like what you are doing out there. So for every single opportunity those people find to meet you one-on-one, they would like to, pour their anger on you. Some of them might be sent by people who do not like you, but you wouldn't know. So they might set trap for you. And if you are not, you don't control your anger, this way you will always be falling victims. So after the accusation leveled against Mr. Jollof's wife by VeryDarkMan that she was, having one or two with all these politicians, the woman filed a lawsuit against him, and he was charged to pay 500 million naira, which he did not pay. One thing about a lawsuit in Nigeria now, somebody will just go out there, mention a huge amount of money. Some people will just mention unreasonable amounts, 1 billion naira. Where do you expect the person to get the money from and pay? Even 10 million, even 1 million, nobody's going to pay. So that's the way it keeps going on. So the guy did not respond to that. I don't know how the whole thing ended, whether the matter is still in the court. I don't know, but the report has it that the woman gave 3 conditions before she can, withdraw the case at the court. She said that the VeryDarkMan was going to pay her 500 million naira for the defamation of character, and that he will also pay her, that he will also tender a public apology and take down the video that he made accusing her for such thing. But come on, guys, the funny thing is that VeryDarkMan has never done any of these things. Even though some reports claim that VeryDarkMan later tendered an apology, but the guy later made a video saying that he did not apologize to anyone. So that's, by the way, that was actually the cause of this whole thing. But my own take in this incident, this very particular drama, is that VeryDarkMan made a huge mistake. He's a public figure. People are looking up to him. He has won the souls of many people. Why would you engage someone physically in the public plane? Why would you do a thing like that? What were you thinking? I mean, like, after this video, how were you going to feel? How would you feel, like, maybe playing the video on your phone and see what you've done in the public? So how would you feel? So that is it, guys. All right, guys, I would like to stop here for now. This is just the update this morning. If anything comes up about this, I'll still let you guys know. But for now, this is the end of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and share this video, and tell me your mind in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section. No matter how furious you feel as a celebrity, does it actually justify you engaging another person physically in the public? Tell me what you think in the comment section. You think VeryDarkMan did the right thing maybe by settling the scores he has with Mr. Jollof just this way in the public? I think it's a public disgrace. So tell me what you think in the comment section. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys.